Jeff and Terry were the guys who took this art from being kind of a mediocre, I do kid shows and stuff like that. And I tell people, the only ventriloquist most people would remember was the last bad one that they saw. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, at one time, there were more bad ones than good ones, because they really didn't work on manipulation or lip control or characters, or they just get up and, as Johnny Main used to say, futza, futza, futza. And people are like, oh, God, this guy was horrible. I don't want to go see another one. Ventriloquist, oh, no. But guys like Jeff and Terry and Jay Johnson and Willie Tyler that are still out there working and doing, they've kind of opened up the floodgates for the kids who want to do this now. For a while, we couldn't get kids here. You had a few, but now it's like my son and his friends, all the young guys that are coming up, that's the next generation. And it's so good to see. So many kids doing this now.
It's an incredible thing. I remember the first year we were in here, we walked out of the showroom, and here was a whole table full of kids,
just
all sitting around, talking and sharing their puppets and doing all that.
Just like we did. When I first came down here at the old drawbridge, in memory of, we would. My dad loved this stuff. He got it. My mom didn't get it. My dad got it. Rest his soul. He gave me the money for Gitch. He said, "Look, I'll spot you. Don't worry about it." And he really understood everything. And when I came back and I told him, I says, "Yeah," I says, we hang out till 4 or 5 in the morning. He goes, "What do you find to talk about until 5 in the morning at a convention that you're going to get up and go to lecture?" I says, "The stories, who knew Frank Marshall? Who knew W.S. Berger? They tell you stories about, I used to go visit W.S. at the house, and I go out to Chicago and see, Frank in the basement and blah, blah, blah. And you just listen to all of these things and you just eat it up. It's like a sponge." And my dad says, "Well, that's really good that they got that history and the guys are willing to share, And I said, "Yeah, nobody keeps all this to themselves. If you want to hear about it, they'll tell you. Mm-hmm. If you want to know, they'll tell you."